week of What's for Dinner. If you're new here, I am Chelsea and we are a family of 7. So I normally share What's for Dinners like either Sunday evening or Monday morning. I did not last week because we were doing, last week we just didn't do a lot of dinners, honestly. We did some leftovers and we did a lot of snacky dinners and I just didn't share any of it. So I'm going to this week, and it is again a lot of freezer meals that you have seen in some other videos, but I'm going to try to switch them up a little bit and make them a little bit different, so that way we're not just eating repeats and you're not just seeing repeats. And another thing that's going to be a little bit different this week is my husband's work schedule has shifted, so we're going to be having our bigger meal at lunchtime, and still that's going to be our dinner, because then when it's dinner time, it'll just be me and the kids and we will just do what we would normally do for lunch at that time. So it's about lunchtime here, but this is going to be our dinner. This is going to be the one big meal we all sit down and eat together and all that stuff. So what I'm doing is, last night for dinner, at dinner time, I didn't share like I said, but we had hamburgers, and we just had hamburgers and we had like carrots and chips and dip and stuff like that. So today, to make it a little bit different and not just have hamburgers again, I'm actually going to make a beef and broccoli with the hamburgers, some broccoli and some jasmine rice. I'm going to use both of my pressure cookers, so it should be pretty simple but pretty good. And these What's for Dinners might be a little bit more hectic because like I have kids doing school over here, I have a husband home, and we'll see how they work. It might be a little bit louder than usual. Usually, exactly, see, loud things happen. Usually when I do What's for Dinner, everyone's off doing their own thing and it's just kind of me in the kitchen with a few kids here and there, but we'll see. So I got my jasmine rice in one of my Instant Pots. This one, this Power Quick Pot, and I just rinse my rice and I put it in there with equal parts water. See if I can get this closed with one hand. Put that on closed, and I put a little bit of coconut oil at the bottom. You can do non-stick spray if you want. I want to do white rice. Okay, and then we do that. Alright, so that'll do its own thing. I'm going to use, like I said, these hamburger patties for the beef and broccoli. I'm just going to cut them up, put them in my pressure cooker with some broccoli and some, you know, seasonings and marinades, and we'll serve it over the rice. So for the beef and broccoli part of this, I put in some garlic salt. I have it on saute. I'm going to put in some liquid smoke and some soy sauce just to kind of give it that classic beef and broccoli flavor. There it is in there. And my burgers were already seasoned from last night. So I'm just going to add a little bit extra goodness to it. I know Aaron likes a whole lot of soy sauce. Alright you guys, dinner, lunch around here, but dinner is done. Everything turned out really well. It was really easy to cook in here. I just put it on saute for about 20 minutes. I'm just going to be eating mine without the rice to save me all those carbs, and I'm eating a whole lot of broccoli. Alright you guys, for dinner on Tuesday, I'm going to do this lazy lasagna. I put this out to thaw last night. Yes, my pasta's even in there. It works just fine. I'm going to put it in my Instant Pot on my slow cooker mode for just about 4 hours because my meat and everything is cooked. If you hear sizzling, it's breakfast, not dinner. But I'm going to go ahead and get this in because our dinner time has moved to lunchtime, like I said yesterday. So I want this done around noonish. So I'm going to pop this in and I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's all done. Alright you guys, the lazy lasagna is done. Here it is with a little bit of Parmesan on top. So I did add about half a can more of the sauce when I cooked it in there, just to, it was kind of dry. I needed a little bit more sauce. So it has about 1.5 jars total in there. But yeah, this is going to be dinner for Tuesday night. You guys, it is Wednesday here, and this morning I put some chicken parm in my Instant Pot on slow cook. So it's like chicken and marinara and Parmesan and some Italian seasonings, and I let that cook. And then I had these deli rolls in my freezer, so I pulled these out this morning too. And when my chicken was done, I just layered it on here with some mozzarella cheese. So we're going to have those as little sandwiches there. And a side salad. Here is the chicken. So there's a whole bunch of shredded chicken parm in there. And I just thought to switch it up a little bit, we would have it on bread instead of pasta. Make it a sandwich. So yeah, that's dinner for Wednesday night. Alright you guys, here's the finished product. We have 2 different types of pancakes and we have eggs with sausage. Alright you guys, for Friday night's dinner, we are going to have a leftover night because we have a lot of leftovers. We have chicken parm, we have a whole lot of lasagna, and we have a little bit of beef and broccoli, which this fell out of the fridge and the Tupperware lid broke, so I just stuck a bag over it. But anyway, I know Melissa's gonna eat, it's just 1 serving, this beef and broccoli, she said. And then everyone else voted for lasagna. So I'm just gonna dump these into a baking dish, cover them with mozzarella cheese, and that's gonna be dinner for most people tonight. I am going to heat up some of this chicken parm and probably do a wrap or a salad with it. I'll let you know. But for right now, I'm gonna get this lasagna into a baking dish and get it in the oven. So with all of this leftover parm, I'm the only one eating it tonight, and I'm just going to put it on this sprouted grain wrap with some mozzarella cheese and have me a little kind of like a flatbread pizza-y thing. Alright, here's my portion of the dinner, and I needed 2 plates. It's like my first real meal of the day, so I am hungry. This is kale with a little bit of feta cheese, almonds, and some Caesar dressing. And then here is my little sprouted grain wrap with some of that chicken parm and mozzarella all over it. So I'm going to go sit down and start on this. Their lasagna is almost done, and then I'll serve that out too. I forgot to show you guys the lasagna when it came out, and now everyone is eating except for Liam. I'm about to fix his plate. But yeah, they say it's yummy, so that's what they are eating. My wrap was delicious. So anyway, that is dinner for Friday night. Alright you guys, it is Saturday and we're having a late dinner for us. It is 5:34. For our meal we had with Aaron, we actually went out to lunch. So this meal is just me and the kiddos, and actually I'm not eating it because it does not follow my carb guidelines, and I'm still kind of full. I had a really big salad at lunch. So if I eat later, I will show you guys what I eat. But for the kiddos, they are having Sloppy Joe roll-ups, tater tots, and fruit. For the Sloppy Joe roll-ups, I shared those a few weeks ago, and a lot of people were like, I've never heard of those. And it was just one time I had a bunch of tortillas and some ground beef, and I needed to come up with a dinner, and that's what I came up with. So I just made ground beef. I put a little bit of ketchup, a little bit of barbecue sauce, a little bit of grated cheese, mixed it up, filled in some plain old flour tortillas. The first time I made them, I put them in a baking dish and I covered them with shredded cheese and baked them. Today, I just put them on a pizza pan, stuck them in the oven. They got extra crunchy that way. I thought that would be fun. And then we're having tater tots. So I've been fixing plates. Here's how these look. Some of these are on low carb wraps because I did eat them when I was freezer cooking. I thought I would eat them this time too, but I'm just not hungry, so I could have one of these. Of course, you have to keep in mind the sugars that are in the ketchup and the barbecue, but there's not a whole, I didn't put a whole lot of that in there. So for me, I could still eat the low carb ones, and I know this one, I think Lissa might have accidentally taken some, but that's fine. And then the little ones, and like I said, last time I baked them, they were covered up with cheese, but that is what those are. Tater tots. So here's how the kiddos' plates are looking. They can of course come back and get more of the Sloppy Joes, and I'm sure some will want ketchup or ranch or something with those tots. But yeah, this is our simple, quick, late dinner for tonight. Melissa's helping me stab the potatoes for tonight's dinner. We're going to be having stuffed potatoes, which we really like to have, and honestly, I was just fighting with all my might not to just go and pick up a pizza for dinner because I'm tired. So we're doing stuffed potatoes. Lissa's poking the potatoes. We're going to put them in the Instant Pot. They do not take very long. I put them in there for about 15 minutes. You can do 12 to 15. If I do a lot, I do 17. Has to build up pressure, so it takes about 25 to 30 minutes. And then we're gonna brown up some ground sausage to put on top, and then they can do cheese, sour cream, butter, barbecue sauce, whatever they want to do. And then I'm gonna save some of the sausage for me, and I will either have that with cauli rice, or I might do egg roll in a bowl. I'm thinking about it. Alright, so here is my sausage that I pulled out that's going to be for the potatoes. Now I'm just going to add in some tri-color coleslaw, some soy sauce and some liquid smoke to make this egg roll in a bowl. Alright you guys, so that took about, let me zoom out for you, like, I don't know, 5 minutes to get this done to where I like it to be. There it is. So I'm just going to save this other half for Aaron when he gets home. He might be hungry. But here is the egg roll in a bowl. Now I'll show you the potatoes. Alright, so we're making the potato plates now. They all got done from the Instant Pot. So here we have it, butter, some of the sausage, sour cream, cheese, and then for our veggie side, we're going to do carrots, broccoli, and ranch, and this is dinner for Sunday night. Alright you guys, I forgot to say goodbye, but that is it for this week's What's for Dinner. I will be back next Monday with another week of What's for Dinner, and let's see, anything new going on with that one. I think I will finally be done with... Nope, next week I'm still doing some of those freezer meals. After next week's I'll finally be done with those and we'll be on to more fresh meals, a lot of Instant Pot and crock pot meals. A lot of you guys have asked to see some more of those, so I'm going to be coming out with some new and different things in both the Instant Pot and the crock pot. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure and tell me down in the comments below some of the things that your family ate this week for dinner. I love getting new dinner ideas, and I will see you guys next time. Bye y'all.